Well, it seems like Wizards of the Coast wants to play in the multiverse playground, and none of our classic settings will be safe. But before we get into that, of course, I want to remind you folks that today's video is brought to you by our friends at Hellebarde Games. Hellebarde publishes the modules that they'd like to play, with offerings for OSR, Castles and Crusades, and 5th edition. No matter what rules are in use, old school gaming is at the table. You can grab Hellebarde modules on DriveThruRPG or via the Hellebarde website at hellebardegames.com. And our friends at Hellebarde have started a sale to clear out their 5e in-print stock, offering 50% off of everything they have in print that is targeted at 5e. That's the locations and 10 supporting modules, from a swamp filled with lizardmen to a caravan route filled with adventure. Come find what suits your campaign. Use coupon code 5EOOP at checkout to get your 50% off. So, this news dropped recently. This is from Wargamer, of course. It looks like Wizards of the Coast wants to dabble in building a multiverse, which, in my opinion, is kind of silly, because we players, we game masters, are all about multiverse hopping, and we have been for almost 50 years now. So for them to say, oh, everything's going to be a multiverse, seems a little silly. But let's take a look at what they think about this over here. And again, this is wargamer.com. I'll link to their article in the notes below. Dungeons & Dragons wants to be a multiverse now too. The D&D Multiverse is taking its final form as Wizards of the Coast gets more into the idea of world-hopping adventures and a connected cosmos. Dungeons & Dragons is setting itself up to be a multiverse in a major way, with Wizards of the Coast really emphasizing this aspect of its adventures and upcoming stories during the D&D live stream on Tuesday. That's this previous Tuesday. In this presentation, designer Chris Perkins and Jeremy Crawford say they set the foundations for the D&D multiverse back in 2014 and promise more world-hopping adventures to come. For starters, Planescape Adventures in the Multiverse revives a popular D&D setting focused on multiple worlds, and the D&D release schedule for 2023 closes with an adventure based on the deck of many things. That's not a world, guys. It's a magic item. Described as the multiverse spanning story behind this bedlam-causing, campaign-rocking 5e magic item. And it was a magic item well before 5th edition. I was going to say take a shot every time Perkins and Crawford say multiverse, but this would be legitimately unsafe. Ha! Truth. Multiverses are hot properties right now. One of the all-time best multiverse stories, Everything Everywhere All at Once, dominated the Oscars. The upcoming Spider-Verse movie looks great. Magic the Gathering's latest set, March of the Machine, is a pitch battle across the multiverse. And, of course, there's Marvel doing such a fantastic job with the concept. I can't tell if that's sarcasm or not. It seems Wizards of the Coast is keen to cash in on the multiverse hype in D&D as well as in Magic. Technically, Dungeons & Dragons has always had a multiverse. Thank you. As there are numerous official D&D settings and D&D planes of existence, and they are all technically connected. In the past few years, Wizards has upped the ante, however, publishing tons of multiverse-adjacent books and adventures. Well, I say if Wizards is going to up the ante, then Wizards of the Coast, up yours. Anyway, for instance, Monsters of the Multiverse sets the scene for the D&D multiverse. Spelljammer provides a means of traversing multiple worlds. The upcoming Planescape will do the same. A means, guys, all you need is your DM to throw a cubic gate or a well of many worlds into your campaign gate. And Journeys Through the Radiant Citadel is a compilation of adventures spanning multiple worlds. Now it seems this is the direction D&D is destined to continue, with references to the D&D multiverse becoming more and more frequent. We can expect more and more D&D books, campaigns, and adventures to span numerous worlds and explore a connected multiverse. Well, of course, I do want to hear what you guys have to say on the topic. Let me just share my 2 cents here. Any DM worth their salt is capable of doing these. Again, Cubic Gate, Well of Many Worlds, Astral Travel, Ethereal Travel, the Gate spell, any number of means, Probability Travel, the Deck of Many Things, which that was a thing before Wizards of the Coast. Any of those things will get you across a so-called multiverse. Personally, what I think, my 2 cents, is this is just Wizard continuing to strip mine other campaign settings to put safety rails and warning signs and soft padding on other aspects of game worlds that they might deem to be problematic or whatever, but they still want to rob and steal ideas from instead of coming up with something new and exciting. So, Forgotten Realms folks, Al-Qadim folks, Birthright folks, Planescapers, perhaps even Dark Sun folks, get ready to see some of your favorite stuff stripped out. As a fan of Greyhawk, seeing things like Tasha, that they probably don't think Igwilv is too marketable, so we wind up with one of her nicknames. Mordenkainen, and so on, all being just thrown around as marketing terms by Wizards of the Coast. This is definitely nothing new to us, so just fairly warned be ye, says I. But what do you guys think? You guys think this is just another blatant cash grab? I mean, Wargamer said in the article, everything everywhere all at once, and Marvel's multiverse nonsense and whatnot. Now, Everything Everywhere All at Once is a legitimately good movie, and I recommend you see it. But if they're going to treat this like Marvel treats its properties with its so-called multiverse, it's not going to be great. But again, of course, I want to know what you guys think. So please leave a comment below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please click that subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications. It really helps out. We'll be dropping another video later on today. And of course, we'll be live streaming tonight. As always, as we do. I'm back from GaryCon. We had a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys some more on the video front. So until then, peace, and keep your guards and wards up, and look out for extraplanar invaders.